Hello. This video is going to demonstrate a nudge to get students to socialize more. What you're about to watch is a video of two students who are antisocial and completely hooked to their phones. You'll see how it affects both of them and also see if our nudge helped them break out of their comfort zone. College could be a stressful yet fun experience. For a lot of students, you just graduated high school, said goodbye to all your friends that you've known since elementary school, moved to a new state, city, or even country. It's all about starting over and meeting new people to join the journey with you for the next 4 years. For some people, making new friends doesn't seem to be difficult, and for the other students, it can be challenging. If you walk around the Wayne State campus, you notice a lot of students focused in on their phones and have their headphones in looking down, like this for example. College freshmen are spending less time socializing with friends and partying, and more time interacting through online social networks and studying. Perhaps as a result, students' emotional health has dropped to an all-time low, according to a survey by the University of California, Los Angeles. So with all that being said, it brings us to the nudge. Students use the library, coffee shops, bookstores, and study areas around campus every day for means of lunch, studying, time with friends, or just to sit down and watch something by themselves. As time goes on, we notice more students on their phones, tablets, laptops, and less people sitting down face-to-face and really interacting with one another. In this case, we have created a nudge to encourage students to be more social, especially freshmen, and begin them with a platform to do so. Most of the time, students would rather not be bothered with beginning a conversation with someone else because they don't know what to say or don't want to bother them. With our nudge, everybody submerges themselves into an array of conversation starters. These small templates will be placed on tables of coffee shops, restaurants, and parts of the libraries across campus. These conversation starters will encourage people to speak to one another and say things like, "How was your day? The weather is absurd, isn't it? What did you order for lunch? Any recommendations?" All of these conversation starters could be used in a way by simply asking the table next to them, the person sitting across from them, or anyone else sitting alone. So now we will see how the conversation starters work at a restaurant.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, good, how are you?
Good. So I'm just wondering, what are you majoring in?
I'm majoring in nursing. What are you?
Really? Me too. That's
Really?
awesome.
What did you order for lunch?
Oh, I had a chicken sandwich today.
Oh, I love chicken.
We park in the same structure because we always walk by each other.
Yeah, I've noticed you around campus as well.
Wow, we should study sometime together.
We should. I'm always studying.
Awesome.
And the second part of the nudge is by simply posting flyers around campus about how being antisocial could affect your mental health, which will hopefully spread awareness and will have these students utilize the conversation starters when they do get the opportunity to use them. So in order to get college students more social on campus, we have created a nudge to push others to speak to one another more, and we hope to encourage them to speak up. This nudge would allow students to interact with one another with a base outline of something you could ask someone during the course of the day. We hope that the base conversation starters on tables encourage students and peers to talk to one another and potentially make a new friend or study partner. Ultimately, with any social nudge, there's going to be a little bit of resistance from a few different groups. The first group of people to discourage this would be people trying to study and wanting quiet space to review notes while eating lunch or having a coffee.
Nah, I'm good. Nah, I gotta study for an exam.
No, I'm too shy.
Another challenge associated with this nudge would be short-ended conversation questions. This nudge would need to have an outline with questions that aren't yes or no responses.
Pretty warm out. You like the weather?
No. In conclusion, there are many benefits to come out of socialization than there are challenges. Students need to start looking up instead of down on their mobile devices. You'll never know who's sitting right next to you. These challenges can all be overcome one way or another and can be combated in a way that is beneficial for everyone involved. About this nudge.
Well, this nudge definitely put me out of my comfort zone, and it made me build a friendship that I thought I'd never make.